So as promised, I am back with another makeup tutorial, but this time using all drugstore products. So we're gonna get started. The first thing I have here is a Maybelline New York Master Primer Base. It kind of reminds me of the Smashbox primer. It's like the packaging is almost the same. Or it feels like the Smashbox as well. It's like really light, really light. I don't think you need a whole lot. So I'm gonna go in with this and prime. All right, so I went ahead and primed my face. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my brows. So I want to go ahead and try this gel. It's the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow gel, and I have the color dark brown for my brows. So it comes with this little spoolie here. And then I think the applicator brush is more on a style of like a lip gloss style brush with some little bristles on the end. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it is the Tattoo Studio by Maybelline. So I never let me use this spoolie to kind of tame my brows a bit and brush them through. Brush my hairs through. All right. So I'm not gonna start at the very tip of my brow with this because this is a gel and it could be possibly thick. So I don't want like thickness at the beginning of my brow. So I'm gonna start like maybe like a finger tip width apart. And I wanna just start like brushing it through thinly. I'm not going in heavy. And bring it all the way down to where my brow hair stops. I'm gonna go back in with my spoolie and just brush through. And make sure I don't have any sparse parts. I'm using the Instant Age Rewind, I'm sorry, by Maybelline. I am going in with the color Golden for me. Probably could have went a shade down for me. For my brows, I really don't like my brows to be like too highlighted, so to speak. People do, it's all preference. I don't, unless I'm going in with like, if I'm trying to do like a real popping eye, then I don't mind going a little lighter on the concealer on my eyes. All right, so my black opal, which is like my staple, this is in my regular makeup kit, and I use the color Nutmeg, and I use that to clean up my top brow. And this is close, the color that's basically like close, if not my foundation shade. Because like I said, you don't really want that halo effect on top of your brows. So I like to go in with a shade that's more closest to your foundation shade when I'm doing that. I think this is like my favorite part of doing my brows. When I get to this top part, it like seals the deal. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to take my Real Techniques. This is like a more tapered fluffy blending brush, and I'm just gonna lightly press underneath and just blend this out a little bit more. Alright, so I already had this palette. I was gonna go out and buy a new palette, but I just was like, I already have a palette that I can use. This is the Maybelline New York City mini palette. This was the Maybelline and Shayla collab. So I already had this palette on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this palette. I am gonna put a little bit more concealer on my eyes because I did kind of take some of that away with the blending. I'm not gonna put a whole lot. I'm just gonna put it kind of like on my lid area. Like, I'm gonna do like an all over color on my lid using this like burgundy-ish color here. It don't have a name for it, but that's the color I'm gonna go in with for like my all over lid, crease. Because remember, we want quick and easy looks. So first, as you can see, I'm just tapping the color in. So I'm just kind of placing this color where I want it. I don't want to blend just yet. I'm just placing the color in all the places that I want to do. And this palette, y'all, it's so pigmented to say that I purchased it, that it's a drugstore palette. You know, lots of pigment in this palette. Don't second guess it. And this palette is no more than $9 for this palette. Alright, so I have it placed here. Now I'm gonna like softly go in and blend. And you may lose some color, it's okay. You can always go back in and add more color. So before I go in and deep on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and start placing on my left. And again, as you see, I'm placing it by just tapping it into my crease. Like I said, I'm keeping it very simple, very light today. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a little bit more concealer, if I can find my concealer brush. And like the center of my lid. I'm not really cutting my crease so much. I'm just giving like a little halo like effect right in this middle piece. And all I'm using is the concealer that I have left on the back of my hand, which is really not a lot. So it's very a little thick now. It's not so much loose. So I don't have to do a whole lot of drying time with this. So I'm just gonna do that. So I'm about to go in with this light shade here at the top of this palette. And I'm taking a flat brush. This is one of my eco brushes. I'm taking this flat brush to do that. If I need to switch brushes, I will. But I'm gonna go in with this brush. I'm gonna tap off that excess. It's a lot of excess just came off from that. A lot of fallout. So that lets me know this may have some fallout. I think I want to go in with another brush to apply this because it's giving me like patchy vibes. Do I have another brush up here? I might have to suffer through it. Let me see. Let me see what it looks like with my finger. Perfect. I have a free tool. My fingers. So never be afraid to use your hands, guys, when you're doing makeup. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I much rather apply some shadows and things with my fingers instead of a brush. So I'm gonna go back in with my burgundy, but I'm gonna use a more tapered blending brush here. And this brush is one of my Morphe brushes. But again, this brush is not high at all. This brush probably was not more than $7. Yes, that is a lot for a brush when you can go to Walgreens and get you an e.l.f. brush that'll do the same thing. Get your Wet n Wild brush that'll do the same thing. But I really love the taper on this brush, so I did have to do a little cheat. But again, like I said, the brushes were not supposed to be drugstore. The products are the actual makeup products. So like your foundations and things like that. So I'm going in with this just to place back a little bit of that color without going too far up into my crease. I'm gonna go with this light gold, I think. Here. A little bit on my brush for this color. We'll see. I may go back a little bit. Let me just go get this. I may go a little bit back at the end and spray. I want you to know. There it goes. There she goes. Yeah, honey. First lashes. By Kiss. I purchased these from Walgreens as well. The lash looks like this. And it's the Kiss Everest lashes. So I'm gonna go in with this lash. Almost lost the lash. Alright. And I don't think I really have to cut these. It's like and I tried to find a lash that was really close to the lower lash, guys. That gave me like that same effect almost. Like that wispiness of it, that fullness. But where I stay now, it is slim pickings. I kid you not. On lashes, lash styles, foundation colors, if you can catch the shade, just stuff like that. I have to make it do what it do. Alright, so I'm going in with my Colossal Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. I love this mascara. I kid you not. Time to go in with our foundation. So the foundations I am using are the Maybelline Superstay foundation stick. This is like a matte foundation stick, which is why I got this. You know, I really love a more matte satin finish on my face. That's the look I go for, especially now where we're getting into the summer months, where it's getting to be a little bit more humid outside. You know, a girl is like sweating a little bit more than usual, and I don't want my makeup to move too much, so I really go for my mattes around this time. This foundation, like I said, about $8. It's the Maybelline Superstay, and I bought two shades because I wasn't quite sure of where I fell. So I just guesstimated between the 334 Warm Sun and then the 356 Warm Coconut. It goes on really creamy and smooth. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna first start with my brush. I'm gonna brush this in with my brush, and then I'm going to blend it all out with my blending sponge. And again, when you're using a brush, guys, you don't want to rub your makeup in. You want to just pat. You're pressing it into the skin. And the reason why I got this like little band on, y'all, is because I'm trying to like preserve my edges from the makeup. I hate when I get makeup on my edges, so I kind of wear like a sweatband or something like that over my head when I'm doing so. I'm gonna go in a little bit more for my sake because I just want some, like I want more coverage. But I do like a foundation that allows me to build on top, so I can get that full coverage or almost full coverage if I am to need it. But now when I first applied, it's like boom, and I'm like, okay, too cakey right now, too cakey. That's what I kind of go for on foundations. But your girl love a full coverage concealer, okay? Love a full coverage concealer. Can't go wrong with a full coverage concealer. Okay, this is my Real Technique sponge that I'm going in with. Yeah, to kind of just seal the deal and smooth it all out a little bit more. Sometimes our bristles can go a little cray on our face, so I'm using this just to kind of mesh everything together. And again, can be purchased at Walgreens, Real Techniques. Walgreens, Target, Walmart, I know have been, not sure about CVS. So go underneath my eyes, that edge of mine. By Maybelline. I'm going to use my blending brush. To blend this baby out. And again, I love the coverage of this concealer. So it just helps start framing for that contour. I'm gonna start sculpting for that contour right here. It's already framing my face for what I want. Already framing my face for what I want. Okay. Alright, this is the shade 380 in Espresso. And it's the same foundation as the Superstay. Alright, so I wanna go in. Whoop. Whoop. This might be a little too dark for your girl. Alright, I'm gonna make this work. Maybe a little smidget too dark, but I'm gonna see what it's hitting for. I ain't gonna go too crazy. I ain't gonna go too hard in the paint. I'm definitely not gonna put it on the bridge of my nose, because I don't want, you know, things to start running rampant on my face here. Alright, so I need to be very careful with how I blend this out. That's a little too dope. But it's alright. I'm just taking what's ever left on my sponge, and I'm just still blending out with that. And And then I'm also gonna go in with my foundation brush, my brush I use for my foundation. And soften it up. I'm gonna go with my powder. So I am using the Maybelline FitMe loose powder in the color medium deep. This is what I'm using. Maybelline FitMe powder in the color medium deep. First I wanna just like set first before I go in and like go heavy with like the baking and blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna just set under my eyes. Set all those places that I may have placed that concealer. Alright. Now I'm gonna take and then I'm gonna go ahead and just place under my eyes. For me, I could have went a shade lighter in this. But I didn't. But I could have. I feel like I could have. To set my smile creases because your girl smile creases have no home training. Okay, they don't have any home training. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna go in line with my Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and this is in the color black. I love to add a little bit of my shadows that I used in my crease underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna go in with that, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and add that black because I keep thinking about it. I hope I don't screw it up, but I'm gonna go in a little bit, add a little black. I'm not gonna go too heavy. First I want to smoke out that black, set that black. Now I'm going to take that burgundy color and finish it off. I want to wipe this off. I love this palette. It's the True Complexion Contour Palette by Black Radiance. I love this. You can get this from Walgreens or CVS. I got mine from CVS, I believe. I love this palette. However, like I said, I've been having this palette, and I went to try to get the medium to dark palette like this, and of course they did not have it in my area. I think I'll be alright with this lighter brown shade to contour with. I think I'll be okay with that shade. Let me see. Yeah, it works. And this is kind of saving the day from like that disaster I had earlier with that Espresso foundation stick. Is the Milani Day Glow. It's the Milani Strobe Light Day Glow highlighter, Walgreens or CVS for this. First, I'm gonna set my face though, and I'm gonna set my face with the Milani-Make It Last. And there's two. So Milani has the Make It Last, and then she has the Make It Dewy. The Make It Dewy leaves you with, of course, like a dewy finish. The Make It Last is what I want, because again, you guys know I'm going for that matte look. So I'm gonna go with the Make It Dewy, the Make It Last by Milani. And then highlight. Girls love a little highlight. I know I do. But I ain't gonna go cray-cray on y'all with the highlight of the day. But y'all know because I can go a little ham on the highlighter. But I'm gonna have some class. Try the Milani. I'm gonna go with my liner. The liner I'm gonna use is Dark Brown by NYX Cosmetics. Y'all know I'm the queen of the overline. I like the overline. I just love my lips to look full. I love my lips to just look really, really, really full. And when I like to just pat, not rub. I'm just patting my lips together to blend that out some. But I do like my lips to look really full, guys. So that's why I like to overline my lips. I actually like this nude. I like it a lot. I might do a little mixture. I like what it's giving me, but I want a little bit more something else. So I just add top it with this Milani gloss. Keep it full. This is gloss by Milani. I don't know if I liked it better matte or what. But this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching my video. Again, this was my drugstore makeup tutorial that I used using all products that were literally under $10. So holla at your girl. Thank you guys for all your support over the last couple weeks. Don't forget to stay safe and keep it cute.